Hello and welcome to the Ahuva Show. I'm Ahuva. My guest today is a lovely lady who's an acupuncturist. Her name is Ahuva
Gamliel.
Gamliel.
Yeah.
Did I say it right
Yes,
this time?
yes.
It's not easy for me to say Gamliel. How are you, honey?
Good, thank you.
Good. So I'm very happy to have you here with me today.
Likewise.
Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Thank you.
You are an acupuncturist. You do a lovely job. I got testimonies from people who tell me how good you make them feel. But before we go into that, can you just please tell me a little bit of your background?
Yes. My background is in pre-med. I studied psychobiology at UC Santa Cruz.
Okay.
And then I went on to pursue graduate studies at Bastyr University, which is a world-renowned leader for natural health.
Beautiful.
I did 2 degrees. One is in naturopathic medicine and the other one is in acupuncture.
Now, you look like you are 25.
Oh, thank you.
The most.
Thank you.
I mean, how long you've been doing this?
I've been in the field of medicine for about 16 years. I started as a phlebotomist in high school. And
That's great.
yeah, so I've been working with needles for a long time.
Wow.
And since then, I've done various aspects, everything from clinical training to working in hospitals, volunteering, physical therapy, until I finally came across the branch of medicine that really resonated with my heart,
Yes.
which is the naturopathic medicine and the acupuncture.
And that is something we do have in common. So tell me more, because I got a lot of testimonies from people who tell me how much you made them feel. And they all had different kind of need, different pain, and you seem to cover them all with acupuncture.
Yes, acupuncture is a wonderful healing modality. It can help not only with pain, but also with emotional problems like depression and stress. It can help with any problem that somebody would go see a doctor.
Yes.
It could be even for digestive problems, for problems with sleep, for fertility problems, both for men and for women.
Oh, really?
Yes.
By just having needles?
Yes.
Well, tell me more about that. Not that I'm needing it, but it just sounds like you cannot heal from, somebody who's as ill. I mean, not having a baby. I mean, they go through so much pain.
Right.
Wanting it, if they just knew.
From the Chinese perspective, we have meridians or channels of energy in our body.
Yes.
And what happens is that over the years, with trauma, imbalances in the diet, sedentary lifestyle,
Yes.
all kinds of deficiencies, we create blockages of the energy flow in our bodies. So as an acupuncturist, what I do is I facilitate the free flow of energy in the body.
That's
So
right.
that helps people to overcome many different health challenges. But not only do I use acupuncture as a tool, I look at the whole person. So I
Yes.
took into account their nutrition, supplementation. I coach them on lifestyle factors such as not smoking, meditating, all kinds of different things that can help them to improve their health. And of course, exercise is one of them.
So it's a body, mind, and spirit.
Absolutely.
It's the whole spectrum.
Yes.
That you're working with the person.
And that's what I love about what I do, because it addresses the issue from all these different angles and you get the best results.
And I totally agree. I think one cannot be healed without touching the other ones
It's
and
all
balancing everything. All right, so you came with the needles today, and earlier I had a headache. And just seeing the needles, just like I told you, I was like, I'm about to be healed. And I started to feel better. I mean, that's great. And that was an answer to a question that was a frequently asked question by your patients,
Yes.
which is, do I need to believe it for it to work?
Right. Right. Many people want to know, do I need to believe in it? And I tell them, actually, you don't have to believe in it, because the proof that it works is that it works on animals and children.
Yes.
And they don't believe in it, and they just have the acupuncture, and the results are so fast, and you can't deny it, and it can't be a placebo effect, because they're not thinking, oh, well, I just had acupuncture, so I should be feeling better.
That's right. That's right. But I will say, anybody can say yes to their healing or no to it.
Right, you could block it, or you could be open to it. Yeah.
I do believe so.
Sure.
And another beautiful stuff that I read about you is that you work also with plant essential oils.
Yes.
And that is something that you add in your daily practice, or?
Absolutely. I take each case on an individual basis.
Okay.
So I don't treat conditions, I treat people.
Yes.
So different people have different conditions for different reasons. Or you might have two people with the similar factors that created illness, and they might manifest different illnesses.
That's right.
So each case is individual. And so what I like to do is I match herbal substances, homeopathic remedies,
Yes.
nutritional information, recommendations on what to eat and what not to eat, and I match that with the individual that I'm working with. And for example, a lady came to see me with back pain, and she had already had surgery. She still had pain. Not only did I do the acupuncture to help her reduce the pain, but I went over all of the different factors that contribute to back pain. For example, the high heel shoes that she was wearing, that it all starts with your feet, and it translates up.
Yes.
Her chair in her office was not ergonomically set up, so her posture was incorrect.
not right.
So then she had to get a special chair. And she started doing yoga and Pilates and strengthening the abdominal muscles. Because if your abdominal muscles are weak, then guess what?
Everything else is.
It's like a pulley system.
Yes.
It's all about balance.
That's right.
So I help people to balance themselves, and we have to look at all of the pieces of the puzzle, not just the acupuncture, not just this supplementation. For example, I used magnesium with her because magnesium is an essential mineral for muscle relaxation.
That's right.
And I used a plant substance called AFA, which is a blue-green algae, and it helps to detoxify the body, because when we're full of toxins, of course we're going to have pain and discomfort and other symptoms.
Yes, and the life that we're living now, I mean, it's all about toxic.
Oh my gosh.
So pain, depression,
Fatigue.
fatigue. And yes, I agree, those shoes.
Oh yeah, those high heel shoes.
Who's making
Torture.
those shoes? Who do you make
Men.
those shoes?
Men make those shoes.
Well, you know what? It's so funny, because when I ask my husband, he's like, honey, that's the most ridiculous thing. Men don't like to see those women in those high heels and don't walk right. I'm like, well then,
Right.
we're
What are we
getting
doing it
mixed
for?
message here.
Right.
So the shoes, eliminate the high heel shoes. Definitely go see somebody and start the work now.
Yes, and nutrition, as you mentioned, pollution is everywhere,
Yes.
not only in the air we breathe, in the environment, in air conditioning, in the carpets. The soil that is used to grow even organic produce is depleted of minerals.
That's
So
right.
we cannot today achieve the vitamin and nutrient value that we need through our diets, even if you have a perfect diet.
That's right.
Because the soil is depleted. So if you grow a tomato, where does it get the vitamins from? The soil.
That's right.
If that soil is depleted, that tomato is going to have 30% less vitamins. So that means that we have become deficient.
Yes.
And so we need to supplement in order to achieve our optimal health and well-being. And so I target which specific nutrients every individual needs. I can do that with blood work and find out which deficiencies are there.
Yes.
But one of the other things, as we talked about, toxicity is a huge issue, is that we need to remove the obstacles to cure. So I do detox with people,
That's
cleanse
right.
the liver, cleanse the gut, heavy metals. Once we eliminate that, then we're removing the obstacles to cure, and then we can function optimally again.
That's right. We'll be right back with more of Ahuva Gamliel. I said it right this time.
Gamliel.
Oh, Gamliel.